I'll just ding the ball first.
Yeah.
Raise your hands, please, for questions. Across the mic.
Pete's not here, so I'll have to do it.
Yeah.
We're all good?
Yeah. Steve, have you picked an 11 for tomorrow?
We haven't yet. We're going to have a look at the conditions in the morning, see what the forecast is like, and we'll decide our final 11 then.
There's loads of excitement about the potential for the 4 quicks, but does that seem unlikely, at least now, or do you see them being unleashed sooner rather than later?
I don't think we'll end up going with the 4 big quicks. We've got a couple of options there as all-rounders. Stoyan did very well in New Zealand in the last series, and Hastings has done very well for us over in these conditions. He's a little bit slower than the others and hits the seam, and has some good skills throughout the middle as well. So we've got a couple of options there. So we probably won't end up going with the 4 big quicks to begin the series.
Will they each get a go, though? I mean, because everyone's excited to see, obviously, Pat Cummins back and James Pattinson back and Mitch is on the way back from injury. Will they all get a go sometime, or will you stick to the 3 best ones that are performing best, I guess?
No, I can't make any promises there. It's hard to change a winning side quite often, and we might make little changes throughout, depending on the conditions and how we're going. So, I can't make any promises there.
Can you give us a bit of a feel as to how excited you are about their availability, though? Not just for this tournament, but obviously there's a lot of cricket to come. There's a Test tour of Bangladesh, there's the Ashes towards the end of the year. This is sort of something that everyone's been excited to get to a point where they're all available.
Absolutely. A couple of the guys have had some pretty long layoffs with injuries and things like that. So it's great that they're all fit and bowling well and ready to go. It's hard always to fit 4 big fast bowlers into one lineup, but it's great that we've certainly got those options there now.
Can you give us an idea of what they've been like in the nets, and have they been really fast? Because that's the expectation, they're all 4 really fast guys. Have they been really pouring it on?
Yeah, it's very challenging in the nets, particularly if there's a little bit in the wicket. So it's been a great challenge for our batters. It's always nice facing those kind of guys and being challenged. So everyone's a little bit quicker in the nets as well. So when you get out in the middle, things seem a little bit easier, and hopefully it shows when we bat tomorrow.
So how is Marcus? Obviously, he's coming off that shoulder injury. Is he bowling at full capacity?
Yeah, he's actually bowling quite well. He actually felt just as quick as some of the other quicks, to be honest, in the nets. So he's coming along nice. But yeah, we've probably got a decision to make on our number 8 spot tomorrow, whether it's him or John Hastings. So we'll wait and see tomorrow.
Are you worried that New Zealand will draw on its Chapel Hadley victory, or is it a different proposition because you weren't playing that series and you are the ICC?
Yeah, look, obviously we didn't play our best cricket down in New Zealand, and they got on top of us. So yeah, we've played a lot against each other recently, so both sides know each other really well. This is obviously a big tournament, one of the 2 big ICC tournaments. So we're excited to get going, and I'm sure it'll be a good clash tomorrow.
Does the fact that Marcus got that 100 against New Zealand, against the team you're playing tomorrow, does that help him? Like, if he got it against another team, would it be a bit less relevant?
Probably doesn't matter a great deal. It's obviously different conditions here to New Zealand, or slightly different. They're a little bit similar in ways, I guess. But yeah, different ground, different circumstances. A few guys are back in the team, so we'll wait and see what we feel is the best option tomorrow.
Steve, it's been mixed results over the past, I guess, 10 to 15 games, with a lot of different guys coming in and out of the team. Some guys have been tried and that sort of thing. Does he feel like this is the opportunity, though, with probably the best possible squad available, to really reassert Australia's dominance as a one-day team?
Yeah, and we certainly hold ourselves very highly in these tournaments. We've got a very good record in the ICC tournaments over the last, I guess, 10 to 15 years. So, we work our hardest in these tournaments to try and win them. we've got a good group of players here to do that. Everyone's been batting particularly well in the nets. The bowlers have been steaming in and been great as well. So everyone's pumped and ready to get started tomorrow.
Are you excited, though, to have the best team available rather than, as I say, across the course of probably the past 12 months there's been a few sort of mix and match sort of sides? Are you excited that you've got the best players available?
Yeah, it's nice. Yeah, you always want to be playing your best team in big tournaments. So, guys have stood up, and I'm excited about the squad we've got here. And as I said, I'm excited to get going tomorrow.
Just following up on that question before, given you weren't playing Chapel Hadley, how much more formidable is your side now that you have returned?
Oh, it's nice to be back, obviously. You never want to miss any series, particularly as the captain of the side. So, hopefully I can provide something tomorrow in the game. I'm really excited and looking forward to getting stuck into it. These big tournaments are the ones you want to be involved in, and where your big players or your senior players need to step up. So, I'm excited about that responsibility as well.
And how much of a distraction is the ongoing pay dispute with Cricket Australia?
No, it's been good. The guys have been great. We know that the ACA is handling everything back home, and for us, our focus is on this tournament, and it needs to be, because we're coming up against some good oppositions. It's a very cutthroat tournament, and you need to be switched on the whole time. So boys are focused on that.
Thanks, guys.